Hello everybody, San here, engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's breaking news video, we are announcing officially in this channel that Beam Therapeutics has dosed a single patient. And of course, this comes from news that was published yesterday in the morning. And I was thinking about making this video yesterday, either in the evening or towards the night, but I said, you know what? Let me make this the next day just to digest that information and just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then also I was busy yesterday, so here's the video, guys. Better late than never, as I always say in this channel. And of course, this news is breaking for many reasons. Breaking news, that is because first, Beam Therapeutics has been criticized by myself and by many people in the CRISPR community, especially CRISPR Tommy, whom I think a lot of people are aware of, especially folks that are watching this video on YouTube would know CRISPR Tommy. CRISPR Tommy used to be a huge supporter for Beam Therapeutics in 2020, 2021, especially since late 2020. I remember Beam Therapeutics was all over his channel, but of course, over time that digressed. In fact, that reduced for him in terms of popularity for the company, in terms of the respect that he has for the company, because it's 2023 and they hadn't dosed a single patient, right? And this is something I've talked about a lot in this channel. I look at data, and specifically I look at human data, right? You can give me all those preclinical trial data, you can give me all those monkeys data and those rats and mice and all the good stuff there. And don't get me wrong, those are amazing setup data. I think they're obviously there for a reason, and they're a necessary evil, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see that, with the ways we treat animals in the science community. But it is a necessary evil, like I said, but human data is everything, right? And in this video, specifically in this press release, we are officially announcing that Beam Therapeutics has dosed a single patient from Beam 201. Notice it's not from Beam 101. So Beam 201, if we take a look at that highlights here, says represents the first quadruplex edited allogeneic CAR T-cell therapy candidate in clinical stage development and first treatment with a base editing candidate in the US. And before someone says it in this channel or thinks about it, Verve Therapeutics has those patients, but outside the US, right? So again, first treatment with base editing candidate in US. Verve has used base editing, of course, licensed from none other than Beam Therapeutics, but that's being done outside the US. I believe that's in New Zealand and in the UK. I believe last we checked, I'm not 100% sure where we stand, or maybe I'm having a blank in my mind, but the US FDA actually put the hold for their documentation to get their own patient in the US dose. But again, a human is a human. Whether that human is living in UK, in New Zealand, or in US, it's still human data, right? Don't get me wrong. Obviously, we need sample size, we need diversity for many reasons that I'm not going to go in this channel, but having human data is amazing, and this is what we're going to be getting in the following months. Beam 201 officially has dosed this patient, and I think this is amazing for many people in this space. First, of course, for Beam shareholders. I think myself, full disclosure, I'm a Beam investor, and I've mentioned this many times in this channel. I've always wanted Beam Therapeutics to be dosing a patient, and they've finally done it, and we are in 2023 September. That's just crazy. I remember when I started making these videos in the early part of 2021, the naive me and naive people in this space thought that Beam would dose patients by mid 2021. Boy, we were wrong, right? We were wrong. But lots of things have happened since, and we can only go forward at this point. So great news for Beam shareholders. Of course, great news for Beam as themselves, for Dr. Liu, for many reasons that I'm not going to go in this video, other than the fact that obviously he was part of the foundation of this company. For Prime Medicine, because they actually have a commercial deal with Beam and vice versa. And of course, for the leadership of Beam and their employees. I mean, I think it's something extraordinary to have, this achievement, having human data, right? But to bring back the energy back on the ground here, as per se, this isn't the first time a CRISPR company has dosed a patient. In fact, we have a couple of companies that have dosed multiple patients, over dozens. In the case of Hexacell, specifically CRISPR Therapeutics, we have over 90 patients that dose. Actually, for CRISPR as a whole, there's I think I made that calculation, it was close to 200 patients that they've dosed across all their programs, probably more at this point. And I counted that quite a few months ago. Probably even last year I did that. It was close to 180 patients dosed for the whole company. So, I mean, the first patient means something, right? And here's the video, here's the news, here's the official news, guys. So hopefully you guys appreciate this. I'm very, very happy to see this, but we have a lot of work to be done in this space, and I'm very, very happy that Beam Therapeutics has started this process. So we'll end this video like this, guys. As always, subscribe if you've not, like this video if you found value, and let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about this press release from yesterday. Thank you so much.